shop hit again, the growing concern among employees.
Plus, a park in Raymondville also hit, and it's not the first time. What the city is doing to protect their park.
Also, a San Benito highway gets a new name, the latest honor for a man who died protecting his community.
Blue skies, warm but not so humid in the valley today. That humidity will return. We'll update you first 1-5 forecast. This Channel 5 News at 5 begins right now.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First at 5, a Mission coffee shop hit again. Their front door shattered twice in less than a month. And now the employees say they feel targeted. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan.
And I'm Javier Guerra. We first told you about the break-ins last month. Channel 5's Melissa Brandy is back there again with the changes the coffee shop is now making. Melissa.
I'm outside Twista Sisters Cohen Mission, and this glass door you guys see right here behind me is brand new. It was replaced this morning, and we say that this was just happened days after someone threw a large rock right through it. They happen to say that this happened between Friday night and Saturday morning. The entire door was shattered. A customer driving by noticed the broken door and called Mission Police. Thankfully, the coffee shop says nothing was stolen, but the vandalism is similar to what happened during a break-in several weeks ago. During that incident, the suspect took off with the cash registered and the cash that was inside it. With no arrests made, the coffee shop can't help but to feel both incidents are connected.
We don't know if it's the same person or a different person or what their intention is behind it still. We did get the new glass from the previous break-in a week ago, and for it to happen again, it really did feel like we just wasted a lot of money on it.
We reached out to the business next door. They were not hit. The coffee shop also just installed a new security system that records 24/7. Owners also say they plan to have outdoor security cameras installed by the end of this week. Mission Police says they're still investigating exactly who and what happened. And coming up at 6, we'll hear from a local business who donated this glass door for this coffee shop. Coming up in our later newscast. Live in Mission, Melissa Brandy, Channel 5 News at 5.
Happening now in Raymondville, final repairs are being made at a recently vandalized park. Someone broke into the restrooms at Eddie Stark Park and smashed the urinals, broke the paper towel dispenser, and then moved the toilet out of place. The vandalism comes just 3 months after someone spray painted the park's concession stand.
They build places for the people to enjoy. And I don't know why they destroy, places. They put them there for the public, for everybody.
Coming up at 6, we're going to hear from Raymondville city leaders on how they plan to safeguard their parks against vandals. Now to McAllen, where police are currently looking for these two guys. Luis Hassel and Androni Garcia are accused of robbing someone at gunpoint. The robbery happened last week, but police just released their pictures today. Warm and partly cloudy on this Tuesday afternoon. That is the view of the sky here in Weslaco.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is here to get us ready for the evening hours. And Tim, what can you tell us?
You know, the humidity is not bad today, courtesy of yesterday's front, so that's a win, right? Even though we still made 90 in a few places across the area. And look for the blue skies. Where do you find them? Well, check it out. Sky 5 South Padre Island, much bluer there. There goes a seagull going by. A pretty nice day. A few folks out enjoying the beach, and the temperature there cooler than everywhere else. 78 right now. Winds out of the northeast about 11 miles an hour. Move inland. There's a few more high clouds in the mix. The sky a little bit grayer in the middle part of the valley right now. Temperatures 80s everywhere. 89 is the warm spot in McAllen. It did touch 91 earlier there. 88 in Edinburgh, 86 Harlingen, 88 in Brownsville, and up here in Port Isabel, 83 degrees. I think the next couple of days are a lot like today. Humidity starts to creep back in. Chance of rain might sneak in over the weekend. Doesn't look like a big chance at this point. We'll track that and have a complete update for you in just a few minutes.
A power outage interrupted classes today at two La Joya ISD schools. We still have no word on what exactly caused it, but it did impact parents. They were asked to pick up their kids from Leo and Flores Elementaries. Those who couldn't had to pick up their kids at the Palmview High School gym. The district says they bused them there because AEP couldn't restore the power within a 2-hour time frame.
Regionally, we need to have a plan as well to make sure that all the cities are communicating with each other and that we're sharing resources if a hurricane ever does come through the valley.
Community leaders and emergency experts brought together today in Edinburgh. They went over storm response and recovery efforts ahead of hurricane season. It starts in 3 weeks, but severe weather like we had this weekend can happen at any moment. That's why officials say it's important for both city leaders and residents to stay prepared.
Every home, every family, every person, they need to be aware of what they would do in a situation as well. The more prepared that we all are together, the better we can respond.
Now, city leaders also went over safety tips and how to put together an emergency evacuation kit.
We are also getting you storm ready. Our hurricane special Facing the Fury airs later this month. We do this every year to update you on tips and new technology aimed at preparing all of us for hurricane season. This year's special airs May 28th.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
On this Tuesday late afternoon, right now in the Brownsville area, things are looking very good on 69E north and southbound. Things are also looking good on 281 as well as Texas 48. In Harlingen, same case. Things looking very smooth right now on 69E as well as an I-2. And here's your text on camera network. First of all, in Brownsville, very good northbound, southbound 69E in the Brownsville area. Same case in Harlingen on 69E as well as an I-2. No major issues there. And out west, here are text on cameras in Far, Alamo looking very good on I-2 as well as on 69C. And speaking of that area, here's your Far interchange. It is not too bad, just a very, very small slowdown southbound toward the interchange coming from 69C. I-2 westbound toward Mission, 69C toward Edinburgh, also not too bad. So it'll take you 30 minutes from McAllen to Harlingen, 17 minutes from Westlaco to Harlingen, then 22 minutes from Brownsville to Harlingen. If you see an accident, please call us at 956-968-5555 and be safe out there.
Speaking of traffic, a San Benito highway now carries the name of a fallen police officer. Lieutenant Milton Resendez was shot and killed while responding to a police chase 3 years ago.
Now, Channel 5's Stephanie Rosales is live along the newly renamed highway. And Stephanie, what can you tell us?
Javier, we are near San Jose Ranch Road and what is now officially known as the Lieutenant Milton Resendez Memorial Highway. And this sign was unveiled at a ceremony earlier today. Dozens of people were here for that unveiling, including law enforcement from around the valley. Lieutenant Resendez worked for the San Benito Police Department for more than 30 years. His family was here for the unveiling, as well as others who knew him well. I spoke with one woman who went to elementary school with him.
It's just an honor to know him, you know, and the fact that he is from San Benito and representing our city, and just a really good friend. And he was probably one of the kindest souls you'd ever meet.
2 people are facing charges in connection with the lieutenant's death. Authorities say they led law enforcement on a chase from the island to Brownsville, then to San Benito. We're told Lieutenant Resendez was trying to pull them over when they allegedly shot at his patrol units. Both remain jailed in Cameron County. We're told getting this stretch of the road named was not easy for this city. We'll talk more about the process the city had to go through to get this name change coming up at 6, as well as what is going on with the 2 men that were arrested in this case. We are live in San Benito. Stephanie Rosales, Channel 5 News, at 5.
Coming up, the war is hitting American wallets, how gas prices are driving inflation to a 3-year high.
Plus, new developments on the cruise ship hantavirus outbreak, the latest infection, and the passenger now on life support.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist.
This Nissan lineup goes where you take it. Trucks and SUVs built with grit, guts, and traction to back it up. That's the power of a Nissan. Now's the time to drive. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now well-qualified buyers get 0% APR for 60 months on select model trims.
The Salute to Savings sales event is on at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Drive a 2026 Pathfinder with premium tech at 0% APR for 60 months. Join the #1 brand for new vehicle quality, Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh.
Dale gas.
Hey RGV, it's Zach.
And I'm Greg with Copper from Odyssey Roofing.
We put our lowest price guarantee in writing.
And we do the research so you don't have to.
That's why we're RGV's 5-star roofer.
With us, you'll never roof again.
Or maybe cookies? Lady, whatever you get. Hi, honey. Beans are done, Mom.
It's at its highest point in nearly 3 years. Now, the price of everyday household goods on the rise. It's driven by the rise in gas prices. Now, gas prices are up nearly 30% this year. This is due to the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. Gas Buddy reports Americans have spent billions more at the pump since March.
The $28 billion Americans have cumulatively spent more on gasoline since March 1st will likely continue to grow. And this is not going to start declining until the Strait of Hormuz is reopened.
President Trump has rejected Iran's latest deal. The president is set to meet with China's president tomorrow.
Humidity down just a little bit today, so a little more comfortable as we head into the evening. Temperatures will fall pretty quickly into the 70s by 8 o'clock, and as the night goes on, will continue to fall. Your school bus forecast for tomorrow says we start close to 70 early, 89 by afternoon, maybe a little patchy fog early. We'll check the forecast for the next 7 days after the break.
And get your cell phone ready to scan that QR code on your screen. You can help make a world of difference to a sick child hospitalized right here in the Valley.
Summer's here. You can celebrate anything, like buying your first car. Yes! Cute.
Qualified buyers get 2.99 APR for 72 months, plus $1,000 subvention cash on a 26 Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Car crashes can leave you feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, but you can stand tall again with the law giant on your side. We handle serious injury cases and we win big. Call 956-9 today.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Now get employee pricing on a new Ford Bronco plus $1,000 cash. Includes complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
While our nation's best are giving their blood, sweat, and tears on the pitch, we'll be sweating right along with them. Michelob Ultra. Superior is brewed here.
Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy Silverado is #1 in manufacturer loyalty. So they can go where others won't and always get it done. But as long as Chevy people keep showing up, we'll keep building trucks that do the same.
Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or $6,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, Texas residents can get an additional $1,000 bonus cash. And now, eligible military personnel can get $1,000 bonus cash on most Chevy models.
Hey, honey, Raleigh approves our home loan.
No way.
With Rattly Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And with our home, auto, and business loans, you'll be celebrating in no time. Rattly Credit Union, banking for all.
Summer's here. Who's ready for camp in a new Toyota? The scavenger hunt starts now. Oh, I should probably move.
Qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2026 RAV4 LE for $319 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, it's multitasking time. Time to watch and learn everything you need to know about the weather the next 5 days, but also time to scan that QR code and help with the KRGV Cares Closet. You'll learn more about that in just a second, but you scan that right now and help make a difference by making a donation. More about that in a minute. In the meantime, temperatures upper 80s, low 90s, a little cooler at the coast, 80 at the beach, 83 in Port Isabel. We've seen some clouds come across, and what you're not seeing here are the real thin high clouds that are out there right now, making the sky kind of gray across portions of the upper valley. Clouds are there. At the coast, more of a blue sky. It's been a pretty nice day there all day long as well. Watch future track, and the suggestion is we continue to see patchy clouds overnight. There's 11 o'clock. You wake up in the morning, probably more clouds than sun, a mostly cloudy start to the day, and perhaps a little bit of patchy fog because the wind goes calm and the dew points are coming up a little, so maybe a little early morning fog. But by lunchtime, look at that. Skies are blue, a nice day over the area, and it stays that way pretty much all day long. Should be a nice afternoon and a nice evening across the valley as well. We go on into Thursday. By lunchtime, back to mostly sunny skies again, and I don't see a whole lot of change as we head into Friday either. Over the weekend, we're going to throw that slight chance for a shower into the forecast, but that doesn't happen until the weekend, and even that is just a slight chance right now. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday look pretty quiet across the area. The pattern has shifted from that rainy pattern we had over the weekend to a drier and very warm pattern. The high tomorrow is right at the norm of 90, and then 91 on Thursday and Friday. Records are well above that. Not going to set any records, just kind of running where we're supposed to for the middle part of May. Look at tomorrow. We start the day at 68, so that's pretty nice. Enjoy the upper 60s in the morning across most of the valley, but then we warm up under partly to mostly sunny skies, no rain. Your high tomorrow afternoon should be right around 90 degrees, again with during the afternoon at least, partly to mostly sunny skies. Big picture shows high pressure that's built in begins to move away. Wind by tomorrow afternoon is more out of the east rather than the northeast, and by the time you get to Thursday, the highs on the northern Gulf, so our winds back out of the southeast. That pushes the warm humid air back in on top of us once again, which sticks around for a while, but notice an absence of green across the state until you get to Friday. A weak front up north might trigger a couple of showers, but nothing impressive around here anytime soon. Instead, pretty quiet weather pattern all the way into the weekend with maybe a shower showing up over the weekend. But for the most part, should be a dry forecast all the way until at least Saturday or Sunday. There's your 10% on Saturday, but notice not much shows up on the map. It looks like a pretty quiet weather pattern over the area for a while. Sunday night, upper 60s, relatively comfortable for this time of year. Partly cloudy skies. Some patchy late fog's a possibility as the wind goes almost calm. And then tomorrow, clouds early, but by afternoon, some sunshine. Your high tomorrow afternoon should be around 90, and we do not expect any rain tomorrow. Here you go. Next 7 days, we keep temperatures in the low 90s all the way into the weekend, into next week, but isolated showers begin to show up next week. We see another pattern shift coming, which opens the door to some rain again. Nighttime lows warm back up. Look at this, upper 70s by the end of the weekend, early next week. That means really humid air will be in place. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.
It is that time of year again. The KRGV Cares Closet program needs your help restocking the shelves at our local children's hospitals. So far, you have helped us raise more than $2,200. Thank you to everyone who has already donated. We are trying to fill those closets with stuffed animals, blankets, and toys. The goal, we just want to bring a little comfort to children who are battling illness. Hospitals, as you know, can be a tough place for adults, so imagine the children.
You're hearing all of these sounds, you're seeing people who you've never met before. So now imagine a child experiencing that. So for a kid, it can be really overwhelming. It goes a long way. One toy can really change a child's emotions and their perspective.
You can help stock the closets by scanning this QR code. There is a closet at STHS Children's and then a brand new closet at Driscoll Children's. Donations are tax deductible, and you can also donate on our website, krgv.com.
As I grew up and evolved, I would adopt a new medium of art, from Crayola to colored pencils, painting, watercolor, pens, etc., and I will create my little storylines and paintings along the way.
And now she is competing in a national art competition. Stay with us. Made in the 956 is next.
It's It's our Salute to Savings sales event at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Stay cool in the new Frontier with its award-winning engine. Enjoy it at 0% APR for 60 months. Join the #1 brand for new vehicle quality, Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Dale gas.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. So when the job is heavy, GMC Sierra HD reports for duty. Right now, get 4.9% APR on 2026 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have.
What is your verdict?
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Silence wins cases. Remember, talk to us, not them. The Rene A. Flores Law Firm.
Drive with a sense of security. The new Mazda CX-5s for only $333 per month with over 80 to choose from. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bert Ogden Mazda, Mission, and Edinburgh.
May is National Drinking Water Month. Your Culligan dealer is celebrating with specials on quality drinking water systems. Right now, get free installation on any Culligan reverse osmosis water system, bottle-free cooler, or bottled water cooler. And cool off with Culligan.
Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy Silverado is #1 in manufacturer loyalty. So they can go where others won't and always get it done. And as long as Chevy people keep showing up, we'll keep building trucks that do the same.
Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or $6,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, Texas residents can get an additional $1,000 bonus cash. And now, eligible military personnel can get $1,000 bonus cash on most Chevy models.
Mega Super Sale, featuring our biggest tax refund savings on premium quality furniture for every room in your home. And when you purchase a Tempur-Pedic mattress, receive complimentary delivery plus a $300 gift. Shop at one of your local Mega Furniture stores today.
Made in the 956 is supported by Bert Ogden Auto Group.
Looking for the perfect pre-owned vehicle? Come to any of our 25 Bert Ogden or Fiesta dealerships valley-wide today. Choose from over 1,200 available now. Get total confidence when you shop the certified pre-owned selection from the Bert Ogden Auto Group today. Dale gas.
Well, give this Valley native a paintbrush and some paint, and she can bring stories to life. Now she's getting recognition in a national competition spearheaded by one of Hollywood's biggest stars. She's this week's Made in the 956. Every stroke carefully placed, every detail filled with purpose.
I loved it since day one.
22-year-old Dulce Leal has always had a passion for art. The Mission native says her art inspiration comes from her family, architecture, and books.
My favorite books were Pinkalicious and Fancy Nancy, and you can clearly see it in my art, like the little whimsical elements in it. And also my grandma, she was an artist and an architect.
She's not the only artist in the family. Her grandmother also painted. It's how her craft began.
As I grew up and evolved, I would adopt a new medium of art, from Crayola to colored pencils, painting, watercolor, pens, etc. And I would create my little storylines and paintings along the way.
Today, Dulce is a student at Texas A&M in McAllen. She's studying construction science in hopes of becoming an architect. She's taken her creativity around the world, drawing from landmarks as inspiration.
Every day I would document what I lived in front of landmarks, in front of paintings.
Now her artistry has earned her a spot in a national art competition created by Johnny Depp. It's called The People's Artist.
I'm always seeing what he posed, and I entered. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna enter, it's free to register. And guess what? A month or two later, I got a message that I got selected to be in the People's Artist.
The winner is chosen by the people. The artist with the most votes will win $25,000 and have the opportunities to have their artwork displayed.
So one of them is have your artwork exhibited in LA in the Art of Elysium Saloon. Also have your artwork exhibited in an art magazine called Art Forum.
Dulce says if she wins, she would put the money toward getting her master's degree in architecture.
It's important to me because it's who I am, who the Valley is, my roots as well. Also, everything I lived encapsulated in each art piece.
Dulce hopes to continue her artwork for years to come and hopes to inspire young artists along the way. Dulce Real is made in the 956. Well, if you at home would like to help her make it to the end of the competition, we'll have a QR code on our website at the end of the newscast. Stay with us. Pump Patrol's next.
At Stanton, you get the best value. 2 pairs for just $79. A free eye exam, anti-glare made same day.
That's value you can actually see.
Smart, simple, Stanton.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Now get employee pricing on a new 2026 Ford F-150 plus $1,000 cash. Includes complimentary maintenance. See your best in Texas Ford dealer.
115 years strong. At Sames McAllen, we treat you like family. Honest deals, no games, service you can trust. Generations of Texans know you drive the Sames way.
Where there's a river, there's growth. And where there's growth, there's opportunity. At Rio Bank, community is our calling. We're here to help your family, your business, and our community thrive today and for generations. From personal banking to business solutions, we're ready to do more for you. Because at Rio Bank, we're your kind of bank, your kind of banker.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 GMC Terrain Elevation for around $279 per month. We are professional grade.
If you've been in a car accident, then you better get ready for a fight. You need a force. No other law firm in the Valley has more offices, more resources, and reaches more people. The Jacobs Brothers Law Firm, 1-800-CARDINAL. A force for justice.
At Stanton, we sell great frames. All sorts of frames. Over 1,000 frames, starting at just $79.
I saved money, and I see great.
Smart, simple, Stanton.
Time now to check in with our Pump Patrol team, but first, viewer Omar Guevara found 387 at the HEB on Pecan and Ware in McAllen. Let's see what our team found.
Hey Valley, this news photographer Ramiro Castro here out here in Raymondville off of 77 frontage and Hidalgo Road, where your gas is $3.89 a gallon.
Tracking Valley photojournalist Audrey today in Mercedes. We're here in an HEB here off of Hidalgo and Texas Avenue. We're looking at gas prices that are $3.89.
Hey, this is photojournalist Audrey. I'm here in Edinburgh on the corner of Trenton Road and McCall Road, where price per gallon is $3.88.
Today's best price, $3.87 in McAllen. If you see it cheaper, email us.
That's going to do it for us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet.